This is John Christopher with Strongfellow News Network, and we're waiting right now for Mr. Wu to be escorted by the FBI into the Capitol building to make his initial statements. Oh, wait, there he is now. Mr. Wu? Mr. Wu? Do you have any comment on your hearing today, sir?
Oh, wait a minute. It's not taping for People's Court?
No, Mr. Wu.
Where is Judge Judy? I heard she practiced law. Very, very good. I must see her. I have my rights.
Don't you mean your rights?
Yes, that's what I say. My rights. People I pay off.
I don't know much about that, but as for Judge Judy, sorry, Mr. Wu. The only way you'll see her is on reruns.
She on network TV or cable?
She's moved to satellite now.
Oh, no. I get no good reception in prison. Where is nearest Radio Shack that I pick up dish?
That place went bankrupt years ago, Mr. Wu.
Oh.
This is Strongfellow Podcast with your hosts, John Christopher. Ready or not, here we are.
Yes, let's get started now, shall we? Premier Wu Wong Chang?
Oh, hello.
Yes, you were born in Yangzhou Province, China, 1951?
Are you stating fact or opinion?
The obvious, Mr. Wu. Mr. Wu, I'll cut right to it. Is it true that on January 5th of this year, you visited the White House to accept an unauthorized payment of $5 million as a way, and I quote, to grease the wheels with Z, end quote?
Well, the thing is, the only grease that Z familiar with is duck sauce he put on sweet and sour chicken at Chen Wok Chinese buffet over in mainland China.
That's all well and good, Mr. Wu, but let's stay on topic if we could. Mr. Wu, is it true that in the past year you've made multiple visits to the White House, where the staff in the Trump administration became so familiar with you that they've even given you the nickname West Wing Wu?
Only West Wing I know about is piece of chicken to my wife after FBI fed me KFC special while in holding cell.
Sir, we have sworn affidavits here from several key eyewitnesses.
I don't care if you have half of rabies. Just get shot in stomach before foam at mouth, and you should be very, very good indeed. Oh, yes.
Mr. Chairman, may I be put on record, sir? Yes, go ahead. The senator from Virginia is recognized. Thank you, sir. I unfortunately cannot remain at these hearings as I have a prior engagement to attend to. You're overseeing your own committee, I presume? No, I have to drop a load in the restroom. But before I go, let me just say this. These hearings on Chinese Americans are in no way a slight on the great Chinese people. From the great Shanghai Shek to the compelling Charlie Chan to the delicious P.F. Changs, Chinese Americans are among the most patriotic, iPhone walking without knowing where they're going, law-abiding, Sun Tzu reading, everybody knows Kung Fu fighting people that have ever graced our great nation. And it would be a shame if we let a few misfortune cookies spoil the whole wonton. Yes, that's very compelling, Mr. Cleary, but Mr. Wu is a Chinese national, not a Chinese American. Let's not let the facts cloud the issue here, Senator. Oh, yes, thank you for that somewhat odd but truthful statement. Now, Mr. Wu.
Oh, yes, hello.
Mr. Wu, do you know anyone by the nickname of Daddy Warbucks, also known as Donald John Trump, also known in some circles as Mr. President? We have a diagram chart so you can see really well here. Is this the same man you personally accepted the $5 million payoff from?
Oh, I don't know no one by that name, Senator. But he has very, very big comb-over that makes Z jealous.
Are you denying you know the president? We have closed-circuit television of you walking into the Oval Office.
I was there to visit intern. Well, actually, the thing is, FBI told me to write down confession. They say, write down that Mr. Trump did a little bit of this, and Mr. Trump did a little bit of that. And I said, oh, yes. But it was all part of big business setup. I not seen $5 million since.
Mr. Wu, do you have any idea how much you have both incriminated and contradicted yourself, sir? And what's more, do you realize the result of your perjury?
So, that means this case get thrown out, right?
This is a Senate hearing, Mr. Wu, not a court of law.
Oh, very good. Very, very good indeed. Yes.
All right, this committee will be taking an afternoon recess and reconvene in 2 hours.
Wait, Senator, may I make a statement, sir?
What statement, Mr. Wu?
That you are forgetting one thing. I have this.
A blank piece of paper?
Not quite, but soon to be pardoned from Mr. Trump. Very, very big pardon.
That has no bearing or validity in these proceedings, sir.
Yes, but once Trump's signature on paper, it becomes as valid as Chinese prisoner execution order. Paper just as valid for pardon. Oh, yes.
Someone better get me a Tums. This committee is adjourned.
It's good to know people in high places. Oh, yes.
All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Strong Fellow Podcast with your host, John Christopher. And until next time, ready or not, we'll see you then.